Speaking of nasty goons ganging up on you, I definitely have something in the... Yeah, I definitely have something in my docket. I debate on whether to talk about this disaster last sanity check, but I waited until... But I thankfully waited until a major part of it showed up, whether the conflict will resolve or not. Turns out that conflict is resolved. Yeah, conflict was the Selen Tatsuki grant disaster. And yeah, it was worse than I thought. But I will touch a bit on it. So Selen originally tried to get a song cover going. Unfortunately, Nijisanji said no, and not only was angry enough to pull the thing, and it's likely not just management, but there's more than likely other livers involved within this disaster. They're bad enough to drive her in breaking point, and she almost Minecrafted herself. Thankfully, she did recover and immediately actually tried to leave. She actually tried to leave, but couldn't. They straight terminated her instead. It was a "you can't quit, you're fired" moment. That news dropped just yesterday, right after my previous sanity check. As for her whereabouts here, thankfully she's doing fine. Thankfully she's finally out of that black company, and she definitely celebrates Lunar New Year, considering her heritage origin. She's revived her past self, a Dokibird. Please show her some love if you can. However, we definitely know the company is definitely bullied her, so they deserve all the vitriol we can get. However, don't bring any vitriol to the other livers at all. We don't exactly know who legit bullied her. There's a set that are completely innocent in this, but there are some others who aren't. But don't deal with any of them yet, at least not yet. Some crooks are already aiming at everyone else back there, and it's not good. Correct, Zano's rabbit Nijisanji, 100%. She's reincarnated as Sayu. Thankfully, she's doing fine there. One of her last streams had just waltzed in there. She did speak up on this disaster. Thankfully, Sayu's managed to recover from her own disaster is Zion. And hopefully Dokibird will recover from her own grant disaster, and this was a bad enough disaster to completely tank Niji in. Rightfully so. The company and the damn yacht had it coming. That's why there's the sink the yacht calls. No, not yet. And for those that don't know, there's been people that have been meaning about this Nijisanji CEO owning too many yachts. That's why that showed up. That's why that meme showed up. But with all of that, continuing forward, there's definitely a lot more to this grant disaster than it seems. We'll have to wait and see. I will touch on this on my net sanity check, definitely. A lot more will definitely have transpired since. Hopefully Sayu and Dokibird are doing well from here. And I wish them the best. I'm looking forward to seeing how big the implosion, Nijisanji's implosion ends up being here. But I have to say this once again. Definitely air out the vitriol against the company, but not against the other livers. We don't know exactly who are the bullies yet. So don't bring any vitriol to them, or should anyone else, okay? Let's make this clear. Now, from Linkspo, yeah, now Niji members be like, hey, let's play Lethal Company. My brother Cressy working at Lethal Company! And yes, I saw that meme. I saw a bunch of them already. Just rightfully fucking Niji all the way up. I just got that randomly. Syndicate members. Mordred! Good. That's everyone. Good job, everyone. We make quick work of them. The damn thing's probably worked for Niji. The moment we end up mentioning, that's when we got raided by them. That's how come we end up getting raided immediately. Pouring live from Madhouse domain. Niji Defense Force tried to attack Menos Lunashi and gravely failed. Man, those men just got mass lar in a heartbeat. Got some amazing goodies out of that one.